Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you saw in the title below, I just wanted to do a little sit down, a little chit chat. This is a little different than what I normally do, but it's a new year. It's 2021 finally, guys. This is the first video that I'm filming for 2021. The other one that I just uploaded, it was uploaded in 2021, but it was filmed in 2020. So happy new year. I hope everyone is excited. I know Corona still exists. We're still supposed to be doing everything that we were doing in 2020, but hopefully, you know, things start looking up from here and things start getting better. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about 6 things that is technically, I guess you could say, my New Year's resolution or my New Year goals. And then 6 things that I am just leaving behind in 2020 and I am not bringing into 2021. So if you guys are interested and want some motivation, keep on watching. I hope you guys are digging the background. I actually got this little decorative curtain here, I guess you could say, for a birthday party actually. And we just kind of kept it up because it's kind of cool looking. But I was like, what if I kind of just film some YouTubes in front of it every now and then, you know? So yeah, so hopefully you guys are digging that. And it kind of felt like New Year's Eve, New Year, you know what I mean? Like it was giving off those vibes, so perfect. If you guys hear a little goo goo gaga, my little daughter is sitting right here in her high chair eating some fruit and crackers. So one of the things, and if you see me looking down, I do have my planner down here on the table. You'll hear my cat in the background as well. I usually don't film out in the living area, but Blaker is crying for no reason because I just fed him breakfast. For something that I'm bringing into the new year, something that's a New Year's resolution for me, obviously what I'm doing right now, filming for YouTube. I really want to make YouTube not a priority as far as like I'm quitting my job and only focusing on YouTube. Not the case. I'm not in anywhere in that position to be able to quit my job and just focus on YouTube. But I do want to focus on YouTube more. I do want to make it more of a priority. I do want to you know, start filming more and uploading more and just even just in general upgrading my social media and just, you know, spending a little bit more time not on social media as far as like scrolling through, but like posting more and just making it a little bit more authentic and a little bit more professional looking, I guess you can say. So I want to start taking some like pictures and things like that, and start just, you know, making everything better. But I really do want to start focusing on YouTube and just creating and building my channel. Another thing that I am, obviously I feel like this is everyone's goal every new year, but just to get into shape. And I'm not saying lose weight, or I'm not using the word, you know, I'm gonna diet and I'm gonna lose all this weight. Like, I'm just saying get into shape. Whatever your shape is, like, just get into shape. Whatever shape makes me feel happy. So yeah, of course, losing a couple pounds is part of that, but just getting into fitness in general and just getting into shape as far as being able to go up and down stairs and not be out of breath the first 1 or 2 times, you know? Because yeah, I'm still under like 200 pounds. Like, I'm not, you know, huge. And just because like people look at me and they're like, girl, you don't need to lose weight, girl, you're in shape. And it's like, maybe on the outside I might look like I'm a little in shape, or I might not be as, like, you know, in your eyes as big as you think I am, but I know I'm not in shape. Like, I can't run that long without like feeling I'm gonna die. And I don't have asthma or anything, but by the time I get done running like in a circle, like, I'm done. And that wasn't the case before. Or if I would go up and down a couple steps, I would be out of breath. Like, that's not good. That's not normal. I am 5'3", like just hitting that 5'3" bar. And I'm 162 pounds, 162.8 to be exact. I just weighed myself yesterday. And that's not muscle. That's definitely not muscle. So yeah, I am overweight and I don't like how I look. And I feel like if I want to change that to make myself feel happy the healthy way, then I have the right to do so. You know, I am definitely doing it the healthy way. I'm not starving myself. I'm making sure I'm getting all my nutrition. Plus I'm like easing my way into working out. I'm not trying to start off where I left off, because I'm not there yet. So I need to just start from scratch and start from the beginning as if I'm just like a new person getting into working out and fitness. But yeah, so, you know, like I said, I have people in my head all the time telling me, you do not need to lose weight. You look beautiful. And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. But like, again, just because you see me that way doesn't mean I see myself that way. And if I'm not happy in my shape or form or the way where my fitness level is, then of course, like I said, I do have the right to change it, and I do respect everyone's opinion. But again, I'm 5'3" and almost 170 pounds. Like that's a lot of extra weight that these little knees are carrying. And I just had a baby, so I'm not nowhere, shape, or form, like, I'm not really putting a lot of stress on me, like, hey, like, you know, how did you get this, like, way? And I'm like, I know how I got this way. I got pregnant, and I have a 1-year-old right now, so I gave my body enough rest time, and I feel like you have to mentally be ready. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, I should lose weight, I should start tomorrow. You're not gonna get nowhere that way. Like, you really, really need to want to change, and that comes with anything, with losing weight, with alcohol, with drugs, with like mental, like you need to want to change until like, and like for you to change. Like you can't just say you're going to change or have someone tell you you need to change and expect change to happen. Like you really need to be there. And almost this past whole year, I kept saying, I need to lose weight. I want to lose weight, but I really didn't want it bad enough to do something about it, apparently. And now I do, and I'm very strict about it. And I'm excited about it. And that's the thing, is you want to be excited, not like, ugh, I gotta start my diet tomorrow. Ugh, I gotta work out tomorrow. Like you want to be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go grocery shopping. I'm just so excited. Like I feel good already, you know, like just, you want to be excited. So yeah, getting into shape. Mental wellness. I want to start meditating again. I want to just start, you know, just getting mentally healthy, you know, even if that means going to counseling or going to therapy and just talking about like past issues and problems or current issues and problems. Like I really want to get into a really good headspace. So really paying attention to my mental wellness and just, you know, be healthy up here as well. You know, I always have people that I can talk to, and I appreciate them and I love them. Sometimes you do need a little bit more like professional help, and I'm not saying I'm like crazy or anything. But yeah, like we all have these like inner issues that sometimes hold us back from things or goals and stuff. So definitely want to look into therapy this year, as well as I really want to get back into meditating, because meditating saved me when I had super bad anxiety and panic attacks. I mean, panic attacks that would hit me hard 3 times a day, every day. Like I was exhausted. And when I got into meditating, it just all just drifted away, and meditation saved me. So I really want to get back into meditating again. Make time for myself. So when you're a wife, a full-time worker working 40 hours a week, and a mom, it's very hard to find time for yourself, as far as like, you know, because even when you're not working and the baby's napping, there's still laundry to do, there's still house cleaning to do, you know, and it's like, it's hard to find time for myself. So, and I found myself neglecting myself in a way. Like I would just go so long without shaving my legs, or so long without doing my nails. And, you know, it's like you need to, in order to feel good, you need to like take care of yourself. I mean, I used to do masks all the time, and then I just stopped. So I really want to get back into just scheduling my day, even if that means waking up a little bit earlier, you know, because that's where I feel I'm most productive, is in the morning. I always say, okay, I'm getting out of work a little earlier, you know, I can just do it when I come home. No, because by the time I come home from work, I'm tired from work. Plus, I still have the baby to take care of. So by the time she goes to sleep, I'm already sleeping. I'm not gonna wake up and do a mask on my face or in my hair, or do a pedicure. Like I'm done for the day. So yeah, it might kill me a little to wake up a little earlier, but once I get like, you know, past that like groggy stage, I'm good. I'm awake and I can just get things done, clean house, do whatever I need to do right in the morning. So just waking up a little bit earlier, just to give me a little bit of me time, whether that's working out, meditating, doing a mask, you know, whatever. I have started going back to the salon to get my nails done again, which I am going back today actually to get the Christmas colors off. But you know, I didn't have time, and I couldn't find time to paint my nails, you know? So I just started doing my nails again, which I would just go to the salon, let them do it. And obviously I'm not home, I can't be bothered or anything. So you know, just taking a little bit of time for yourself. Even me just going to the nail salon is like a little bit of me time, you know, where it's not someone always in my ear saying, hey Sierra, hey mom, hey Sierra, hey mom, hey Sierra, hey mom, because I definitely hear that a lot all day, every day. Making time for family and pets. And I know, like, after I go through everything, you're like, girl, are you ever gonna sleep? Like, how are you like going to put all of this? And like, again, it's all about organization and just scheduling out your day, minute to minute, hour to hour, and just getting into that routine. And then once you're in that routine, it's gonna be easy sailing from there. But making time for family and pets. So how to include the pets, they're family too, but making time for family and pets as far as like, my daughter's just staring at me right now. I'm busy with work. I'm busy doing things around the house. I'm busy taking care of my daughter. So I just want to just take a time, whether that's a movie night and just sitting down and just spending time with the family and just sitting through a whole movie and just being able to enjoy it. Playing with my pets. You know, I do have cats. And I don't always have that time to just take a wand and play with them. As easy as that sounds, I'm just so busy that I don't have time. And I feel like I'm neglecting them. They look great. They seem happy. They have each other to play with. But I do feel bad that I don't have time to just like take a wand and just play with them. So I have been playing with them more. And I actually feel it feels so good and it feels so nice to just kind of put the phone down and just play with the cats. I do have 2 dogs as well. So I want to get more involved with my dogs. I want to do more training sessions with them. I taught my one dog a lot of tricks already, but she definitely needs more training and obedience and just a lot of work. She needs a lot of work. She originally was not my dog. She was my mom's dog. And my mom knows this. She had no reason getting a puppy. She had no reason at all. But she got a puppy anyways, even though I told her it was going to be a lot of work. And the training did not go into the dog the way it should have. She did one course of like puppy training classes, and then that was it, which basically just taught her how to sit. So I'm left over with the mess, but you know, again, she's a part of the family. We're not getting rid of her. I work for a shelter, so, and I'm not saying that I judge people who do surrender their animals, but I know that with work, she will get to where I want her to be. And even if she's not, like, I would never give up on her. Like, she's just gonna drive me crazy until her last breath, I guess. My other dog, she's not really much maintenance. She's a little Chihuahua. She's like 7 pounds, and all she wants to do is cuddle. She is 9 years old, so she's not the youngest. So she's not as like active as she was when I first got her when she was like 4. So she likes little walks, but if I go on a really long walk, I either have to carry her or I have to put her in the stroller. But I do want to take more walks with my other dog as well. So just, you know, just putting in that time in with the pets, spending time with the pets, because they don't live as long as people. You know, even people don't live their full life term. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna definitely, I can see myself regretting not spending as much time with them that like I wanted to, when that last day comes, and it's going to be very sad, and I don't even want to think about it. But I want to make sure that every day that I'm spending with them with lots of love and attention, and yeah. So, and same thing with family. You never know when the last day is going to be. So just spending as much time with them as possible. This is probably gonna be a long video, guys, just so you know. Budget and save. So that's another big goal of mine, is just to budget my money, spend it more wisely, and save. Our goal is to get a house, and I'm very, very, very hopeful that it's going to be this year. So yeah, so our goal is to get a house. And so I need to contribute to that, not just leave it all on my husband. So, and I spend a lot of money on makeup, which is going to be, you know, another topic, but just budgeting and saving, and not, you know, just getting things we need, getting the essentials. But like, if it's really something I don't need, I'm probably not gonna get it. So sorry guys, I'm gonna be cheap this year. So 6 things that I am not bringing into 2021 and I'm just leaving behind. Negative mindset. So again, that's just going back into the mental wellness. So just getting out of that negative headspace of always thinking negative, which I have been getting way better at, but towards the end of 2020, I feel like it's been creeping back in, where I have just been thinking negative, or not as confident, or always thinking about the worst that could happen. So I really want to get out of that. And I feel like that negative mindset can kind of just get in the way of things, you know? It's like, I want to do this, but what if this doesn't happen? What if I fail? What if I make a fool out of myself? You know what? I'm probably not good enough for that. Or, you know, it's just, and that's just the mindset that I have. And I feel like it stops me from doing a lot of things that I get, like in my head, it's like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want that. I'm a big creative person. But I let the negativeness get the best of me. So I really want to just leave that behind. Communication. So right now I am just very bad sometimes of communicating my feelings with people. Rihanna's just looking at me like I'm over this right now. So I'm just really bad at communicating my feelings with people. So like if something's bothering me, I usually like hold it in, and then I explode, and then I'm like, so the same thing with my husband. Obviously no relationship is perfect. He's the best. I feel like I could never find anyone better than him. But there are things that sometimes bother me, and I just don't communicate it because I'm like, I don't want to seem like the bickering wife, or you know what I mean? So, but it does really bother me, and it just sits in the back of my head. And then sometimes just for the littlest thing he might do, I just explode. But it's not really because I'm exploding on what he just did. It's because I'm holding all this other stuff in, and then it's like, why did you move that? And he's just like, that's not that big of a deal. But in my head, it's like all the anger is coming out from everything else. So something that I want to work on with like even other people as well. Whenever something is bothering me, just basically working on just better communication, because I'm really bad at it, to tell you the truth, when it comes to like personal. When it comes to professional, I'm great really at communication as far as like talking to people and things like that. But when it comes to my like personal life, I hold a lot of things in, which obviously nothing can get resolved that way. So extra pointless spending. So again, that comes back into like budgeting and saving. So I don't want to just spend just to spend. There's times where I'll go to Ross, or I'll go to Marshalls, or I'll go to TJ Maxx, and yeah, it's super cheap, it's super affordable. But because things are super cheap and super affordable, I'm like, oh, that's only $3.99. Oh, that's this. And then next thing you know, I'm spending like $100 at TJ Maxx. And it's like, when I look back at the things I bought, I'm like, do I even remember what I bought? Was it that important? Like, I don't even remember what I bought. Where is it right now? And again, it's super affordable then, but then it adds up, and it's like, that's $100 that I could have just put in my savings account, So, and as far as makeup, like I have a YouTube channel. Majority of my content is makeup. Makeup is like kind of my therapy. I love doing makeup. But I don't want to just spend just to spend anymore. I have so much makeup. So unless I'm actually going to use it for a YouTube video, or I'm running out of a product, which I don't think will ever happen because I have so much makeup, I feel like it's good for a lifetime. But of course it's going to expire and go bad. So eventually I guess I'm going to have to buy some more new makeup. But I'm not going to just buy it just because it's the new thing or whatever. If I want to review it or talk about it on a YouTube video, I will buy it. And of course, I'm not going to use that as an excuse like, oh, it's for a YouTube video. It's chapstick. I have 1,000,000 chapsticks. But I am going to be a little bit more mindful of my spending when it comes to makeup. Another thing that I want to leave behind in 2020 is emotional eating. So when it comes to emotional eating, I am just kind of over it. And I know that it's a issue that I need to maybe go to therapy for, or just work on myself. But I feel like you shouldn't find comfort. I know there's a thing called comfort food, like when you're not feeling your best and you just want some comfort food. But mine's to the extreme. Like whenever I'm sad, or I'm just like kind of bored or stressed, like I emotionally eat. And if I'm having a bad day at work, or I'm just not happy with my husband, or I'm not happy with my mom, or I'm just having a stressful day with Liana, like I will depend on food for my happiness. And it's like, no, you shouldn't depend on food for your happiness. Food is just like, yeah, the food that you eat, you should enjoy. Every now and then you should be able to eat that yummy chocolate cake, but you shouldn't go for that cake because you're sad. You know what I mean? Like, and like not just sad, like, oh, I just had a breakup, but like sad, like, ugh, like this didn't work out, or, whatever. Like just the little things. Like I just don't want to depend on food really, for my happiness anymore. So like with that being said, like, I feel like you shouldn't, like if there's something bothering you, again, communicate. talk to that person and say, hey, like, this is how I'm feeling. You know, what you said earlier didn't make me happy or hurt my feelings, instead of like feeling bad for myself and then just kind of eating. So I do have somewhat control over it. You know, again, I'm 162 pounds. I'm not like 200, 300, 400 pounds. So I do have control over it, but I do find that a lot of my eating and like snacking comes from just emotional eating. No. Kitty cat is trying to go in front of the camera. So yeah, so I just want to leave emotional eating behind. Obviously that's not healthy. So if I'm feeling stressed about finances, maybe go to my husband. He's good with saving, and be like, hey, I'm struggling here. What do you think I'm doing wrong? Or, you know, if it's a bad day at work or something's bothering me at work, hey, like, this is kind of not really sitting well with me. Let's fix it. Instead of coming home and just kind of eating, you know, 2 cupcakes and maybe some ice cream and some Doritos and, you know, a big greasy bacon cheeseburger or something, you know. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is just neglecting, like, basically yourself, which again goes right back into making time for yourself. So I want to stop neglecting myself. I want to always feel my best. I want to always feel good. I want to always feel confident. So because if I'm not in a good mindset, if I don't feel good, if I'm super stressed and I'm not happy, then I can't really make everyone else. I can't make anyone else happy until I'm happy. So it's like really just focusing not just on myself. You know, I'm not going to like neglect everyone else and just focus on myself, but I really want to start putting myself as a priority as well, and not just the last in the train and put everyone else first, and then so exhausted and so tired by the end of the day that I don't work out, or I don't, you know, wash my hair, or I don't shave my legs. Like little things like that it's just like little things, but it's something that does like affect your confidence and stuff. So yeah, so definitely stop neglecting myself. Procrastination. So I am a huge procrastinator. So for 2021, I want to stop the procrastinating, and it's so hard not to do, but when I need to do things, I am just so bad at doing it. And it's like, just do it. And there's things that aren't even hard, or things that, you know, I can easily do. But sometimes it's just, I just keep putting it off. And it's like, why? Just do it, you know? So, and that's just, I don't know how to give a good example, but like, you know, if I need to call someone to fix something, or if I need, you know, like whatever, if my husband says, hey, can you call this person and do this, and I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do that, or change this package, that way it's a little bit cheaper, and I'm like, yeah, sure, and then I just keep putting it off. And I mean, I am busy, I got so much things going on, but I am a huge procrastinator, like huge. So that's something I need to work on. Last but not least, this is kind of like a bonus one because it's basically like the 7th thing, but so I really want to like stop waiting to do last minute. So again, procrastination. So it kind of goes hand in hand with procrastination, but it's basically not to wait last minute to do things before, like right before bed. So I really want to get into the habit of doing my skincare and getting ready for bed like a little bit earlier in the evening, not right at like 10 o'clock when I'm about to knock out. Which I've been doing a lot, is I put Liana to sleep first, and then I'm like, okay, now I can like, I'm like super tired, and I'll either fall asleep with my makeup on, or like I'm just going to the bathroom like half asleep, you know, to wash off my makeup and do my skincare, because I feel like that's very important to do. Like I do have a morning and nighttime skincare routine, and I enjoy it just as much as I do my makeup. Like I love doing my skincare routine, but I need to stop doing those types of things before bed, because it actually stresses me out a lot. Like I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so tired. I gotta remember not to fall asleep. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So it's like, okay, how about right after dinner, go right to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face, do your skincare, and then do it like an hour or two before you even go to bed. That way you're in your pajamas, you're all ready for bed, you just go right into bed. And you only got to worry about it. So yeah, that's everything, guys. I feel like it's just everything that anyone usually thinks of: financing, mental wellness, getting into shape, you know, working. I just really want to just better myself in everything. And I know it's not going to happen overnight. It's not gonna be like, okay, it's 2021, I'm perfect now, I can, you know, I spend all the time in the world with my family and my pets and myself, and I'm good at saving, and you know, it's going to take time to get there. So it's not, like I said, it's not gonna be like boom today, you know. Like right now I'm working on, you know, just starting to work on getting into a routine, and I'm hoping by the end of this year I can say, yes, I accomplished all of my goals, you know, at the end of the year, not like in 1 week, like, yep, I'm perfect now. So one more thing, guys, that I did want to quickly talk about is this planner. So this planner I got at Target, and I really do think it's like the cutest planner. So this planner right here, I feel like this is kind of like a lifesaver. I always get one every year, but then I use it like the first week and then I forget about it for the rest of the year. So I've been really good at like writing in my planner. So if you want to get more organized and just, you know, focused on things, get a planner that you can do everything in. Like I like this type of planner because it literally has everything. So you get your little stickers, so that way you can get like fun and creative. You get a little bookmark ruler that you can take out and put in certain places that you want to save the page. And it's kind of cute because even the cover of this, I got cat hair on it, but even the cover of this, like it's like a photo thing, so you can put photos in here, you know, get motivated with it. And then I do have, it's almost like a therapy book too in a way, like you can write out your goals for the year, and then on the next page it asks you like, how are you going to accomplish those goals? And then on this page that I didn't do yet, it's keeping balance. So daily habits, weekly routines, annual actions, monthly rituals, you know, things like that you want to accomplish for the year. And then of course you have like your typical, you have your monthly review look back. So what were your personal wins, important goals met, connected with, like all that stuff. Like there's so much stuff in this planner that just makes me so happy. And then there's like, you know, mental wellness, like positive quotes and stuff. Like you are beautiful, you are smart, you are worth it. So yeah, so and each new month you get like a new quote. Like I definitely recommend getting a planner like this. This planner was, I think, $14 or $16.99, and I think it was 100% worth it. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope everyone has a great, fantastic, healthy new year. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button. Yeah, join the party. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below. I would be more than happy to talk to you guys. Please don't be shy. I'm a very approachable person. She's excited. All right, guys, until next time.